In this file, we talk about naming ranges, doing an if statement, and a couple of basic mathematical things. First thing we want to do is determine the insurance here in this cell here and what it is. If it's worth more than $500, you insure for 225% of the value, otherwise 10%. I click on the formulas. I click on logical, and I click on if. I want to say if this painting is worth more than $500, it's going to be 25% times the value, this times 0.25, otherwise this times 0.1. Shows the result down here as 25.8. It's saying false here. I say okay. I can make this look like currency. Format cells. And I could go into currency. 2 decimal points. Pull it down. I double click on here. So we have determined that. Next thing we want to do is the cubic feet. It's this times this divided by 144 equal a little bit of geometry. Oops. Times undo equal height times this divide by 144. Complete the formula. Pull it down. We've got that. Now we're going to talk about the cost of the box. This is a VLOOKUP with range names. So what it is here, it's based on this data here. There's 3 columns in here. It's based on column 1, 2, or 3. If you're doing the box cost, it's this. And rather than highlighting cells, you could use the cells. But when you name a range, and I'm just going to call this, I keep this highlighted, I click inside here and type in box cost. You can't put spaces in here. I have an underscore there in between box cost. If I click out here, click in here, box cost shows the range name. So what it is here, I'm going to do a VLOOKUP. Lookup and reference, VLOOKUP. You have to do just the first 3. They're bold. If it's not bold, it doesn't have to be done. It's this, the cost of the box. That's all it is. Table array, box, cost. Shows all the data there. Column index number, it's either column 1, column 2, or column 3. All I do is type in a 2. It's pointing, didn't want to do that. I say okay. And if I want to make it look like currency, I could click here, watch this on the home, click on the format painter over here. And now I want to do the shipping cost. And I will pull everything down when I'm done. This is another VLOOKUP here. And you could literally type it in, VLOOKUP, left parenthesis, value, comma, box underscore cost, comma, 3, close the parentheses. Complete the formula. I could just go over here, or I could actually just click on the dollar sign here. Total cost. So it's $5, $5.50 plus the insurance. That's all we're doing here. Equal. Doesn't matter what order you do it in, but I tend to go left to right. Highlight these 3 cells. Drag it down. Next thing we have to do, we just have to do a couple of statistics here. I want to do the total here and then the average. So it would be the sum. You don't want that basic thing, that blank cell in there. That. I want to do the average. Click over here, average. Highlight that. Highlight these 2 cells here. Bring them over. It gives us the formulas. We have a comment here. When you hover your mouse, they want to add a date as a formula. So I would say, click on formulas, date and time. I want to put today in as a formula for the day it's being printed, today. And I just say OK. And then if I want to merge and center across, I just drag over to here. And I'm on the Home tab, merge and center. I can make it bold. If I want to change the appearance of the date, I right click inside here. I also want to get rid of that comment, delete it. I can right click in here, go into format cells. I'm on date here. I could click on different choices here, and it's not going to look like March, but if I just double click on that, it's going to say November 7th, 2017.